A league meeting of considerable resonance. A lot riding on this one today, with both teams ready to leave no stone unturned in their quest for success. A match that ought to tantalise. We'll have the action on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. I'm very much ready to bring you the cut and thrust of League Two. It's CRAWLEY Town, and they face OLDHAM Athletic.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, it's a 5-3-2, which looks a little bit defensive to me. It certainly means they won't be able to press their opponents too high up the field. And again, that might be a problem for them.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. Anderson. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Louis Watson. Distributing it well. Well, they keep the ball moving.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
Forster. On to Watson. Well, attacking possibilities. And back now with Pereira. Something there. They made a brilliant start here, and the manager's tactics are clearly giving them the upper hand once again.
Absolutely. Tactically, they had the better of them in the last encounter, and that's happening again today.
Now I'm hearing that something has happened in one of the other venues. A goal there. Alex Scott with the news. Alex, sorry to interject, but a big chance here.
Well, for me, he always looked likely to win that battle. He's just so confident in those situations.
Harvey. Well, we never like cutting off Alex, but sometimes we have to do it for understandable reasons when things are happening. To confirm for you, the home side were able to find the back of the net, and they now hold a 1-0 lead. And the ball with Forster. On to Watson. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Could play it in. Can they jump ahead? And taking it without any trouble at all. Louis Watson. Anderson. Now with Shimanga. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Louis Watson. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Well, not much doubt about that decision. Free kick. And so a booking it'll be.
Yeah, fair enough. That was reckless.
Working so hard to win back possession. In a decent position. Might go ahead. On a solid piece of goalkeeping. And there's the delivery. Well, no way through in the end. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Anderson. On to Watson. Förster. Bit sloppy there. Attacking with vigour. Played into the centre. Might lead to a chance. And quick thinking defensively. Anderson. And threading it through. And they've been awarded a penalty. This to make it 1-0. Here it goes. KOLO converts it.
Well, as you can see, the keeper dives one way and the ball goes down the middle. It's a very good penalty.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, it might be! Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. That is that for the first half here.
Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, I'm sure the manager will be delighted with him. They've drilled it into them to keep their focus, keep playing.
So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? That's a good-looking ball. Anderson. And back with Williams. And the ball with Forster. Barker. On to Watson. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, and he can continue to develop his career.
Chimanga. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Need to get back quickly here. And a fine cross. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Well, that's the end of that for now.
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've got to make sure they don't let this slip.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. And the chance slips away.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Well, news coming through of a penalty in one of the other matches, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
Well, Cambridge United were awarded the penalty. The confidence as he stepped up to take that. In the bottom corner. It's now 1-0 with 60 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Well, standing off them here, are they being too passive?
Well, it does make them more compact, but it also allows the opposition to dominate.
Spot on with that tackle. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Kabongo Chimanga. Watson. This looks interesting. Simmons. Well, time for a scoring update because things are changing. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Newport County. The goalkeeper did all he could, but no one was going to stop that one. It's now 1-0 with 20...
Not a great challenge. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Well, apologies for interrupting, Alex. Just to clarify for you, the home side finding the net in that game. Oh, it might be! Opportunity! And the ball is loose. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Well, in the end, a bit of a letdown because it was such good play up until that point.
Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. They're putting all their energies into winning back possession. Good distribution. It might still be problematic. And in the end, no damage done. And there to intervene. Teammates available. tackling. Or do they have it in them to level this? This could be the equaliser. Oh, not to be! Stopping a certain goal.
Yeah, top-class defending. That was a threatening attack.
Williams. Trying to tee it up. Good-looking move. Keeper getting the touch. And there it is. But hang on, the flag has gone up, and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
Good-looking ball. They're getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Might be a chance to break. But nothing comes of it. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.